younger days. When I lived.
Welcome from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in Queens, New York. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the New York Mets. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And a big-time win streak is on the line today, Chris.
No one's really sure how much a manager impacts wins and losses over the course of the season, but I'll say right now, this manager has been making all the right moves.
Just about set. And on the mound here today, Zach Gallen. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball. But for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
He's in there.
Not every base hit is a liner into the gap, just like not every strikeout's a perfect slider down and away. I mean, right there, he just put the ball in play on the ground and gave it his all to get down to first for the knock.
And now it's Luis Garcia. There's a strike, 95 of that one. On the ground left side, 6-4. Out. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Stone Garrett now at the plate. Bounce to the right. Jimenez slings to first, and that'll do it. Half inning complete. We've got no score. And we're back. And on the mound for Washington in this one, Josiah Gray. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Laced down the line. This looks like extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And one pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
All over that one right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Yandy Diaz now, the top hitter in the National League entering the day. Late with the swing there.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Man at second. That's to third. House. Fires across the diamond. One gone, bottom half of the first. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. In that cleanup spot, a key piece for this club, Brandon Nimmo.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boo. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
Show.
Nolan Jones in the box with one away as he takes ball one. That one ripped. Going gone. It just got out of here. Home run number 35 on the year. And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 2-0. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boom. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead. Batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Gray, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a cutter, a sinker, a four-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. Next pitch, not close, up high. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. There's a strike.
0-1.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And that one is out of here. A shot to the opposite field. His 59th home run of the season. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Base is empty, one away. Here's Adley Rutschman. Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and that gets down into the gap. Around first and hustling for second, and that's a two-bagger.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on playing with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr., third in the NL in RBIs this year. Swings through that one.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
And a pitch. On the ground, Nunez. On to first, and Witt is out.
Well, clear game plan coming in this one. Be aggressive against this starter. Try to knock him out of this ball game, and it looks like they're on their way to doing that. Get into the bullpen a little bit early. Could be a great offensive day.
Fires Aaron Buxton, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Good eye right there. Next offering is in for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at-bat.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Their third home run of the inning. It's 6-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
It appears Dave Martinez is ready to dive into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Josiah Gray out of the game, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Yohan Adon on the pitch here.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Here's Lane Thomas. Garrett makes the catch, and that'll do it.
Always we know, just some things we show. It's just some places we go. It's just some whips we roll. Oh, always we know, just some things we show. Oh, cool hat trick, watch me backspin off the Atlas, past tense, maneuver through you has been.
Back here at Citi Field, and now it's Mark Vientos. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. That one fouled off.
Plus, Boog, he's been doing a great job of getting hits. Just look at his batting average over the last week plus, and you'll see those numbers.
Slides, but he can't come up with it.
He was all over that one. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield. So
no, it wasn't. Dude, the fuck? What?
I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Eddie Rosario in now, takes ball one off the plate. Rosario bats left, throws right, hitting 5th in today's lineup, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2010. Throw back in quickly, 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Vientos over at second. Rosario at first with no outs. There's one out. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Brady House digging in for the Nationals. Didn't play in last night's game. A little breather for him. And first offering is fouled off.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Stays alive. 2 outs.
1 ball.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Righty delivers. Fouls it off, still 1-2. The Nationals with a lot of ground to make up here at the top of the second.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
Kicks and fires. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Nationals lead 1. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Bottom of the inning. Here's Andres Jimenez.
The second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Rosario ranging back, and it's caught just in front of the wall.
First baseman, Yandy Diaz.
So up next for New York, Yandy Diaz. 0 for 1 so far. That one hit to right. Long run. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. And a swing and a miss.
Wow, good luck
No
catching
ball,
up to
2
that one.
strikes.
The Mets up big in this one as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's down. One hops off the wall. Now he'll turn for second, and that's a double.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
1 out, runner at second. Now here's Nolan Jones. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And a pitch. Right through there for a strike.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And that one hammered. And that is gone. A gigantic blast. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 8-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
One down. Brandon Nimmo digs in now. Singled and scored his first time. Fastball for a strike. One down, base is empty. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. A massive home run. his 39th home run of the season. And they add a run, it's 9-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Booth. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in the lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Next is the designated hitter, Jorge Soler. That one is hammered right field. Garrett going back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
The catcher, number 35, Adley.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Adley Rutschman. A double and a run scored his first time up. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. And that keeps the inning alive.
Wasting no
The
time.
batter, number
He's
7,
2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And the batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner.
No ball,
That's
2 strikes.
impressive.
And he deals.
Nope, that's inside.
Already 3 runs across in the frame, bottom half of inning number 2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 9-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Nasim Nunez. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Righty to the plate. Got him looking. And there's one down.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
That clips the corner.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Next offering down in the dirt. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Buxton moves under it, makes the catch, and there are 2 down.
The batter, number 5, designated hitter.
So the lineup flips over. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Bouncer collected by Jones. Tosses to first, and that'll do it. Nationals go quietly. Steep hill to climb. It's a 9-0 deficit. Back here in Queens, here's Byron Buxton. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Fought off foul.
Well, these Mets really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see him go to work. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
On the ground to the left. Fires to first on the run. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, he's one of the best shortstops in the sport, no doubt about it. And he put his skills on display once again right there. Great stop on the backhand, but it was the transfer and throw for me that really stood out. With the speed going down the line, there's no way he gets the out any other way. That was impressive.
2 down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off. And the right-hander deals. Out to center. Under this one. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Start of the fourth. And now up for Washington, Luis Garcia. And the right-hander back to work. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double in the fourth.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Garcia leads off second with nobody out. And a foul ball.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit. Hard the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
2 strikes.
Next one misses, and it's 2-2. Caught him looking for the K. Mark Vientos digging in for the Nationals. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Foul ball. 1 out and a runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. And ball 1.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here's Eddie Rosario. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off. And that one clips the corner. Runner at second, 2 down as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ground ball up the middle. Witt over to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So 1 left for Washington, and they're down 9-0. And we're back, ready to go, bottom 4. And here's the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. Adone back to work. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Good chase that time. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Gets to it on to first. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. And next for the Mets, Nolan Jones. Swings through that one. 0-1. Movement in the bullpen. Pedro Avila looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Cavalli also throwing. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
That's off the mark. Now 1-2. The Mets up big in this one. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Up and in, and that's ball 2. him swinging.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Mets go down quickly, but they still hold a 9-0 lead. Back here at Citi Field, and now it's Keibert Ruiz.
Keibert Ruiz.
The wide to kick the pitch. Well struck, right field. Gone! Home run number 10 on the year. It's 9-1.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
That one is absolutely belted. Buxton ranges back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Up next for the Nationals.
Nasim Nunez digging in for the Nationals. Went down on strikes his first time through. Nunez in his second season, 24 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2019.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at-bat.
Just off the inside edge. Back to the mound. He's got it. The throw to first, and there's 2 away. Two outs, base is empty. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Alex Call. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 outs. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And they're starting to run away. It's now 9-1. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Pedro Avila.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while. Coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested. But we'll see if he has any rust to shake off.
Here's a big power threat, Jorge Soler. He's already homered in this game. The line to the pitch. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Hey, I got to give him credit for busting it down to first to beat out that hit. Speed is obviously not a big part of his game. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just lost the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
Sliced hard but foul.
Well, these Mets, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been absolutely smashing the baseball. They've racked up a bunch of hits, and 8 have gone down for extra bases. And 8 extra base hits is a big number, and it's pretty clear the offense is just feeding off each other at this point. Confidence is contagious.
The 0-2. Ball 1 there. Soler on at first. Nobody out. touches second, headed for third. In there safely.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now at the plate, Bobby Witt Jr. There's a strike. Two in scoring position, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. This to center field. Call in position. He's got it. Runners tag up from second and third. The throw is wild, and it gets away. Stepping in the long ball threat, Byron Buxton.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Call going back and brings it in at the wall. And that should get the job done as he tags from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across. It's 11-1. Now it's the right fielder, Lane Thomas. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. And a big swing and a miss.
Yeah, he's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
2 strikes.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. 5 innings complete. It's the Mets 11 and the Nats 1. Back here in Queens. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now C.J. Abrams. That one at the knees for a strike. In the air out towards right center. Buxton sizing it up. Nabs it. 1 away. Now the number 2 hitter, Luis Garcia. That's in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. On the ground to third. Jones. To first. And there's 2 down. 2 out. Space is empty. Stone Garrett digging in for the Nationals. And there's a strike.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Comes up empty.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1, 2, 3. So they make short work of him there. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Mets 11 and the Nats 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. Avila back to work. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Just missed. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike.
The first
He
baseman,
came out of his
number
mechanics
2.
there. Typically, he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
And now the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. 1 for 3. That one hammered center field. That's back. And that one is off the batter's eye. Wow, out of here. He hammers one out to center. His 26th of the year, and they add on. It's 12-1.
They wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. Looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Kate Cavalli gets the call from the pen.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
And now, Nolan Jones. And he swings and misses at the initial
0-1's the count.
offering. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Nice
No
changeup.
balls, 2 strikes.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Up the middle, dives, but it kicks off his glove. He decides to eat it, and they don't get the out. Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Lead runner around second. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Second and third, one gone. Now it's the DH, Jorge Soler.
0-1.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Mason Thompson, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Jones at third. Nimmo over at second with one down. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Garrett going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track. Both runners tagging. He's hit on the sac fly, and the lead continues to grow. And stepping in for New York, Adley Rutschman. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
Hard hit left side. Tosses across the first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. They put 2. Top of inning number 7. And here's the first baseman, Mark Vientos. And here it comes. Right through there for a strike.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss. Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
No, that's low.
And the pitch. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's too high.
2 strikes.
Runner at first with no outs here. And he hits a ground ball right side. They get one, but safe at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Up next for Washington, the catcher, Hebert.
And here's the catcher, Hebert Ruiz.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Late swing, foul to the left. To short, could be 2. Witt, off balance feet, there's 1. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. 7th inning stretch time. The Mets lead this one 13-1. And we're back, set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. The wind and the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. The other way, Vientos. He takes it on his own. And a quick out, number 1. And now the center fielder, Byron Buxton. 1 for 2.
Buxton.
Base hit, so they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Lane Thomas, the next to hit. Buxton on the run. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Man at second. Into the outfield, base hit. Now a long throw home. In there, he scores. And they extend their lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Boy, would you look at that. See what happens when you actually slide head first? I was too busy turning on my fucking microphone, not see the replay. But he was only safe because he dove head first. Isn't that interesting? If every other player did that, they would have been safe all those times in fucking Detroit.
Leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Outside low, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And another ball. Hit in the air, left field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 2.
Down the number 2 hitter, Yandy Diaz. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
1 run across in the frame so far. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Right-handed reliever. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Man on second, 2 down. High fly ball, right field. Has a beat on it. Makes the catch, inning over. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. Mets are out. We go to the 8th. Up now for Washington, Brady House.
Brady.
The wind of the pitch. And right back to the mound. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Team Nunez digging in for the Nationals. Not close with that one. 1-0. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Buxton makes the grab on the run.
The batter, the center fielder, Alex.
And now Alex Call. Swinging a foul straight back. That catches the corner.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now here is Nolan Jones. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. He handles it himself. 1 gone at the bottom of the 8th.
The left fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
So up next, Brandon Nimmo.
No matter what, you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 1 out, base is empty. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now the Mets DH, Jorge Soler.
The designated hitter.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Center field. Call gets under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. We go to the 9th, and now here's the Nationals leadoff man, C.J. Abrams. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, number 1.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
The pitch. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Just missed. That's to third. Jones fires over to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
The batter, the second baseman, Luis Garcia.
So digging in, Luis Garcia. Pitches in for a strike. 0-1. The Nats with a lot of ground to make up here at the top of the 9th. Line drive and foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Popped up. Witt settles under it. Brings it in. 2 down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, It's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets slug their way to a win in this one.
They say records are meant to be broken, but 27 wins, breaking the all-time record of 26. Just never thought that we would see it. Incredible accomplishment. This is the type of run that they make movies about. So get ready, because it's probably coming to a big screen near you.
14-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
I'ma keep this feeling close to me, but I think I lost my mind. 11 months of this table team, keeping up this facade of mine.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes.